On April 9, 2008, 20-year-old college student Jenna Verhaalen was strangled to death in her apartment. Her boyfriend found her body the next morning, and police launched a homicide investigation. Soon, detectives learned that Jenna had made a complaint about a maintenance staff member at her apartment complex. She said she'd gotten out of the shower one day to find 28-year-old father of two Jeremy Rosser standing in her unit staring at her. Police located Rosser, taking a sample of his DNA to compare to unknown male DNA found under Jenna's fingernails. When the results came back, there was a match. Detectives bring Rosser down to the station for questioning.
Have a seat in that chair. Last chair. Okay. Go ahead and sit.
Sit down.
Hey, Jeremy.
How you guys doing?
I'm all right. And you?
Cold.
Kind of cold?
Yeah.
Let's put this shirt on. Go ahead and stand up so we can get those cuffs off. He's a little comfortable. You ever told this kind of chilling?
I don't know when you got shorts.
You can put that shirt on. And do you remember speaking to us before? I'm Stephen Pride. I'm PD in this.
I'm talking about a warrant in here.
What's that?
So they picked me up for a warrant.
Right.
In here.
We'll explain all that. Get into all that. There's a lot of things that we've come across since the last time I talked to you that I want to tell you about. Before we get all into that, though, I'm going to read your rights to you, just so you're aware of those, okay? And after that, I can explain to you what all we've come across, okay? You have the right to remain silent and not make any statement at all. Any statement you make may be used against you at your trial. Any statement you make may be used as evidence against you in court. You have the right to have a lawyer present to advise you before and during any questioning. If you're unable to hire a lawyer, you have the right to have a lawyer appointed to advise you before and during any questioning. And you have the right to terminate or stop this interview at any time. Do you understand the rights I've just read to you? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Do you knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily waive or give up these rights? In other words, you want to talk to us right now about things that we found out?
Maybe for a minute. What's going on?
I'm going to say you can stop the interview.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess I talked to you last week on the phone.
Yes, sir.
And, I had some more follow-up questions that were asking about what happened to Jenna over there at the apartments. And, since that time, we've come across some new information. I guess one of the things I want to make sure is that we have all your information correct. Get a piece of paper out there for me. Which one do you want? I know we went over this before. Is it Jeremiah? Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Jeremiah. Is that right?
Yes,
And
sir.
your middle name again?
Matthew. Matthew.
Okay. And is it Rosseo?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And your birthday again? Okay. And your social security number? And your driver's license number again? And you're still living at the Breeze address that you're arrested at this morning? Okay. Is anybody else living there with you? No? Okay. Well, like I said, we learned a lot since the last time that we talked. And, some of the things that you told me just aren't matching up. I was wondering if, is there something that you left out?
No.
No? Okay. explain to me again, I know you kind of went over this, just, was there some relationship between you and her, or no? Okay. Did she invite you in for coffee every now and then, or what was it?
I mean, nothing other than work.
Nothing like that? Okay. All right. Did they ever, I mean, on the work orders and that kind of stuff, do you remember the last time that you had one there?
No, I don't.
You don't remember?
But early April, somewhere around there.
Okay.
I mean, it's been 6 months now.
All right. And did you quit working there, or did you?
I mean, more or less I started for being late, so.
For being late? How many times were you late?
I don't know, maybe twice. Well, we started to get going where they didn't, I was hired, but I didn't really, know a whole lot about it. I was just kind of learning about it.
Yeah. What were your responsibilities out there? What did y'all do?
It's just, any kind of maintenance, AC work, patch, painting, any kind of lighting issues, anything like that, just whatever you would think of as come to house maintenance, same thing, apartment maintenance.
Okay. And then when the new guy took over, that's when started having some issues with him?
Well, yeah, I mean, he just didn't have enough experience in his opinion, which, may have been true, which was fine, so.
And what was
just kind of part of ways on that.
what was that guy's name?
And I can't remember. It's been, 6 months.
Whoever took over at that time?
Yeah. It's kind of a big burly guy in white hair, but I just can't remember his name.
Oh, man.
That's it.
Okay. Yeah. I guess, are you licensed to do any other kinds of work, like AC work, or that repair kind of stuff, or is it nothing like that? So you didn't actually do any AC repair in the...
I did a little bit as far as, learning, this and that. But.
Yeah. Okay. And what do you told me the other night you're a welder now, is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been a welder before that for about 6-7 years.
Okay. So you're all trying to do that?
Yeah, well, I had in between jobs at some that broke my hand with a dirt bike accident, so.
Yeah.
Just looking for a job. My cousin happened to be a head maintenance over there, so.
Okay.
Man, it's really.
No?
I ain't got those shoes on or nothing. I mean,
there's not done with that in here. See if we can find something to throw. Have you been following this case any? No?
Not really.
What do you think about this? I mean, it happened where you used to work.
I mean, it's tragedy, but, I don't people that name too much, the nights down, so. Most of them I'm off, I just spend it with my kids as much as I can, so.
Okay. And kids, yeah?
2. A 2-year-old daughter and a 5-year-old son.
Okay. They live here in town?
Yeah. Yeah, they want to go to Sam Easton Elementary.
How do you, like you said, nobody's living with you though? What happened to that? Is it?
No, we've been divorced since started this year, been set for 2 years now, so.
Oh. You said the board, I guess everything's finalized this year?
Yeah.
Is that
in January?
January? Okay. Is that kind of a bad divorce? I know some of them go smooth, some of them
it's not any more than anything. I mean, we got everything set up like we wanted to. I mean, we pretty much had to draw up to win some paper, so it was a bad divorce.
Everybody left on relatively good terms, I guess, as good as you can be.
At times it was rough, of course.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know what that has to do with this.
Just one, so. But I guess you're talking about your kids. Do you have joint custody?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess I get them, pretty much anytime I want to and every other weekend. But, I usually see them Wednesdays and Thursdays. So.
Okay. Is that when you're off work?
No, but I mean, I usually get up during the day early and go get them to school and stuff like that.
Okay. All right. Let's see if we can find something to... I don't know if we have any blankets or anything.
No. It would have been nice.
I don't think we have a blanket. I'm going to see if there's one real quick. I'm going to see if I can find you a blanket or something. What's that?
Says that to my, I'll be trying to stretch these out of it.
Well, I mean, you were arrested this morning, I guess, and then brought up here. They informed the warrant was for?
I will tell you, they said I'd be told when I got up here.
So. Well, it was for murder.
Right.
We have reason to believe that you may have had something to do with this.
So I'm under arrest then?
Yes, sir.
And there's a lot of things that we figured out, I guess, since the last time I talked to you. Okay. And some of those had to do with lab work.
Okay.
Let's see that folder right there.
This one?
Yeah. You got your back probably about a month ago or so we talked and we asked for your DNA. Well, one of the reasons that we asked for that is because we have found quite a bit of DNA evidence at the scene. We sent all that evidence in to the Tarrant County Criminalistics Laboratory, and they compared it. We sent in a lot of samples. Obviously, we talked to Emmerich. He gave us a sample. We talked to her boyfriend. We talked to people that lived around there, her employees. We got a lot of DNA samples. Okay. All of those samples came back negative, except for yours. I'll let you see from our DNA laboratory there.
No, any other DNA either, okay.
What's that?
Well, you haven't found any other DNA here?
Well, not in the location of this. Here's what we found, okay? It says, here's your name, Jeremiah Rosser, cannot be excluded as a major male DNA contributor to the DNA found under her right fingernails. Okay, and then there was also your blood on the collar of her shirt.
Well, but
What's that? Your blood. From the shirt stains, you couldn't be excluded as a contributor to that. And so the probability that it's somebody else of Caucasians is 1 in 2.8 quintillion. Okay? There haven't been that many people on the earth since it was started. So this is what we're talking about when we say I've got new evidence. Okay, that puts you
Why we have you here?
That puts you in that apartment, which you were telling me before that you weren't in there. I mean, there's something.
well, nothing I can think of. I don't know when that comes in there.
Okay. So how would this end up on her, under her fingernails? How would your skin cells be under her nails?
I have no idea.
You have no idea.
Handshake, I'm not sure, but
How would your handshake?
How would your blood end up on the collar of your shirt?
I guess on top of it, I'd like to make a couple of parties.
Would you like to talk to us again tomorrow?
No, don't go.
Okay.
This was your opportunity, Jeremy,
Let me just
to explain. We have some.
hang on. Have a seat. You're done talking to us, but I'm not done talking to you. Okay, I'm done asking questions of you. Then I'll explain some things to you. Okay. Family of this girl and this girl are all just the sweetest people you could ever meet. All right. The only thing they want to know is why this happened. I'm not asking questions, okay? I'm just telling you. We know for a fact that you did it. There's no doubt in my mind. There's no doubt in Detective Matthews' mind. All right. That DNA is absolute evidence that you strangled her. Okay. And that's going to go through, and we can go all the way to court, whatever you want to do, that's fine. But that evidence is going to come out. And I can't expect that there's a jury in the world that when we put all this together and show it to them, that's not going to understand what really happened. Now, like I said, there's a family of this girl that their only question is why it happened. That's all they want to know. And, you've got 2 kids of your own. You can imagine what probably they're feeling. And so, if you should ever decide to change your mind, want to explain to them, you feel free to contact us. I'll give you a card, okay? But that's really the only thing that we're for, okay, is to try to figure out why it happened. I mean, there's got to be some kind of reason for something like this to happen. And at this point, we just want to be able to tell her family why so they can have some closure and try to move on. But,
Jerry, your DNA being found in the apartment is explainable, being a man's man, but your DNA being found on her fingernails? That's explainable as well, but only in one way.
There's my card. If you get down there and you think about it, if you want to talk to us again, I'll be happy to talk to you, okay? So that's up to you. But, that's just something to think about. That's really all there is. I mean, guilt, innocence, what I showed you in that DNA right there is more than enough to find you guilty. So, I just want you to ponder on that. And if you want to help put the minds of these parents and her brothers and sisters at ease, I'd be happy to talk to you again. Okay? You can call anytime. All right? Even if you decide when you're walking out here, if you have a change of heart before you get out of the building, just let the officer know.
We have someone that's coming up and transport you up to jail. What?
Jeremy, you just stand up for me real quick. You get a few pictures before they take you over to jail. Standing at the wall right there. Turn around for me. Okay. Turn facing to the left. Like that, yeah. And turn opposite direction. Stick both your hands out like this. Palm up. Any tattoos? Okay. Photo of that. Yeah, what you say? There'll be an officer here in just a little while.
All right, go ahead, stand up, start talking to him.
Very short.
As they pieced the timeline of Jenna Verhaalen's murder together, police realized that Jeremy Rosso was likely in the apartment for hours watching her studying with her boyfriend. Then, the moment Jenna's boyfriend left, Rosso attacked. At trial, Jeremy Rosso pleaded guilty to murder. He said he wanted to save his family from having to go through a trial. He was sentenced to 55 years in prison.